All right, we are here.
We are here.
Yes. Let me try to see if I can change this so I can let people know where they at.
How do I see the live on my
Oh no, 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 no,
It
not
didn't
that
pop
one.
up.
What?
It didn't pop up on the Marvelous Minds. I'm trying to look for it.
It did it?
Nah,
Yeah, and you still can't see it on your phone, huh?
nah. I don't know how to do it. That's why I'm using my iPad,
Yeah.
and then I'm to look for it.
It should pop up soon.
All right, cool. All right.
I it's crazy because some of the chat was already going before we even started. They couldn't see us, but I
Oh,
guess
for
it
real?
just starts. Yeah.
How come I can't see it, man?
uh, well, I think because I'm the one in control of the majority of the things, so it probably doesn't. That's why it doesn't. Let's
Mhm.
see. Hold on.
I see the home post. Should I go to videos? No. Home?
No, just go to live. Live. It should be live. It should be red now. You should be able to click on it.
Nah.
Hmm, that's odd. Yeah, it should be working though.
All right, it's all right. I just can't see the comments, so you're gonna have to let me know.
All right. That's
It's all
that's
right.
so weird that you can't see it.
So what's going on?
Damn, monkey
Hey,
ma.
long time no see. Long time no see.
I know, right? We're really trying to not do this all week.
I'm gonna have to adopt you. I'm seeing you every day.
I know, right?
Or
We're
you
prac-
adopt me. Or
we're,
you
we're,
adopt
we're,
me.
we're, we're, we're practically family at this point.
I know. My sister Norby's.
Hey,
Nah.
hey,
Just kidding.
that's how rumors get started.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm glad that you wanted to do this. Yeah, you told me you want to do this today. I think it's another day of a lot of confusion today, a lot of hate, a lot of angry people, a lot of confused people now.
Yeah, because there's just so much stuff. Like it's good for people to see so much stuff come out now
Yeah,
because now they're seeing that it's like, dang, you know what? Somebody put this together. This isn't just some random mad kid that just went to to go do this dude in. You
yeah,
know,
but
this is
even the script they wrote for the kid for the guy. I mean, well,
Mhm.
he is a guy. He's a 22-year-old guy. Even the script. I mean, it's messing with people's heads. The people that were really hoping for it to be another kind of person.
Hey, but how come I got a question? I don't know if you've seen the multiple videos and pictures of this kid, right? And how come and not just this incident, how come the guy in the video never looks like the dude? Like there's always something off, and I'll give you an example, the Diddy thing, right?
Yeah. Oh,
The
okay,
dude that
okay.
they busted that was supposedly Diddy, that was not Diddy.
Oh
That
yeah,
was
yeah. That
not
was some
Diddy.
other dude. That was
That
some
was
other
another
dude.
dude. And like
Yep.
how I don't understand how the public could be
But
so
you, yeah.
go ahead, bro. My bad.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I was gonna say, well, as a photographer, I can definitely say that cameras and lighting does make a difference. I don't know, maybe that's how it really looks like. As
Nah.
if there's not a bright light on him or a good camera, you know,
Dude looked like he had a mask on, bro.
he probably did. He had one of his many masks on.
For real.
Let's see, Oni 64. He says, oh, I forgot I could do this. Can you see that message on there?
Nah, man, I can't. Oh wait, there you go. Then looks like the guy that. Which guy? Which guy is
Uh,
it?
I think he's talking about Kirk.
Oh, okay. Oh, he does. Hey, what about
Mm-hmm.
that picture that came out with the dude Kirk, right? And the
Yeah.
girl that looks exactly like him, homie. He didn't have a twin.
Not that I know of.
You seen the
Not that.
girl?
No, 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 no. I didn't see the girl.
Oh man, dude, the girl's picture it looks exactly like this dude. I think she's a tennis player or something. Like they're
Uh,
super twins or something. Smear
Really?
gang, what's up, Smear gang? What do you say?
Not sure what really happened, but if the shit is legit, it effed up and nobody should celebrate it. Well, that's for sure true right there. Nobody should be celebrating it.
Okay, I see
I mean,
I
that's
I see mixed emotions with
yeah.
Raza, right? Especially Raza. The next in line will be supposedly the black community, and
Oh
and
yeah,
and the
yeah.
mixed emotions are So what? So what? It did whatever happened to this dude. He had a foul mouth. Some things he said were whatever, like they agreed with it. But for
Yeah,
the most part, this has been happening to our people worse for and for hundreds of years, centuries, you know?
that's for
And
sure.
and then here comes the other ethnicity, the Weddles, and they'll be like, oh well, stop being a victim. Well, stop playing the victim. Well, you're playing the victim right now over
Yeah,
one person,
yeah, that's
over
for
one
sure.
person.
That's for
And
sure.
say for instance the whole racial thing, right? The whole racial thing is that, you know, when when they do something against us, it's been from so many years, right? Hundreds of years, the centuries,
Yeah.
okay,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
of colonialism, and all the stuff that has happened, right? But when we start to say something and teach our people something, educate them on their ethnicity and their culture and where they come from, all of a sudden we're racist. And that's not true. How is that how is that racial when we're teaching our people who they are? You
Yeah.
know, we're teaching them how important they are, and what happened. How is that a bad thing?
I mean,
What do you
it's
think?
crazy that they're that all these like you said mixed emotions and different communities getting attached to all this and I was gonna say I don't know if you heard not heard that mostly all black universities had to shut down their schools because they were getting so many death threats.
Yeah, like it's crazy. And like imagine, imagine,
It's
imagine if
crazy,
the
man,
dude.
because
Okay, let's turn the tables a little bit. Imagine this
yeah,
dude was a Mexicano or any raza. Imagine he
yeah,
was that, or imagine if he was a black dude out there
yeah,
and speaking like this guy does, and
yeah.
something go happen to him. It's not going to get this much publicity. It's not.
No, no, no,
It's going to
no,
get
it's
brushed
not.
under the rug. It's going to get
Yeah,
brushed under the rug, bro. There's not going to be this much investigation or even the bodyguarding. There's not going to be nobody bodyguarding him like he had.
yeah. Well,
What
I
was that
mean,
person?
oh, you want to read it? It says,
No, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'll tell you right now. Give me a second here. It said, these people celebrate the alligator Alcatraz, F him, and all Raza MAGA supporters.
And they do. Look at all the stuff that he said, bro. Look at all the foul stuff that he said, and all of a sudden you want to have empathy for somebody. Yeah, of course, nothing should happen like that. Of course, nothing should happen like that. But they brought all that stuff over here. They brought all
Mm,
that. All this stuff is weddle on weddle crime. The
yeah, for the
schools, all
most
the
part,
schools.
yeah.
I gave you a screenshot right now of the statistics of all the pew pews. You know,
Yeah.
and
Uh,
look at how much stuff is happening over here. And what is it always? It's rare that a kid that's a raza or a melanated person is gonna go into a school and do all
Oh,
that
yeah.
madness.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
always it's always you know who it always is, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
And it sucks, like. But when we speak out and you see, we're saying you told you, and then they get all mad like, oh, you shouldn't be talking about what you call it, and it's your people. Look at all the stuff that he's saying, bro. Like that's I don't know, man.
I mean, there's a lot of things that he said that were out of line, but and this is what I told you earlier too. I told you before about my conversation with somebody and how they were upset
Yeah,
that that what happened to this guy was bad because in his words he was protecting our rights.
right.
And it just I don't know, man. It's true. It's somebody I didn't expect saying that, but you know, so it
What I
trips me
feel,
out.
what I feel, bro, is that these people start off like say for instance, um, what's that little kid's name? He's a young kid, bro, and he talks with an accent. He's not. You don't have to say his name, but I'm sure a lot of people know who I'm talking about. He's doing interviews right now, and he has like long hair. He's like kind of a comic, like because he uses this accent like a a Yugoslavian accent, I think, or something of Europe, bro. I'm not sure what
Yeah.
accent he was using, but
Right.
he kind of clowns and trolls a lot of people, you know,
Yeah.
on his platform.
Yeah.
And this guy started going to meetings, political meetings and stuff, and trolling, political parties. And when these people reach a pinnacle, I think that's when they get inducted into this group, this faction. Well, we'll pay you now to say this, and they pay them fat checks, bro. And
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I feel like that's what happened with this dude. You know,
Well,
you
yeah. Yeah.
yeah, you could start off cool, but if they see that you're gaining a lot of followers and that you have become a voice, they use you as a deity. They use you
Yeah.
as a deity to push whatever narrative. And once they get ready to, okay, it's time. It's
Yeah.
time. We
Yeah.
used them enough. Boom. That's it. You're done. You're
Well,
done.
but I mean, yeah, and you're right as deity because did you see that one video, that one clip of that one dude that was like screaming and crying at the same time? That they shot this dude and have you seen that clip?
Nah.
He's like super mad and crying at the same time, and pretty much just threatening the world that it's over. You guys, they started a war in a sense. Let's see. 805 said, "Have you seen the slowed up version of the video where Kirk got shot? It's distorted like it was AI. Made the ring on his hand switch
Yeah,
fingers
switch to
like."
his pinky. Yeah. You seen it?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Where it just bloop and then bloop. But
Yeah.
then
How did
that's
that happen?
well, somebody wanted to say that he tends to loosen up that ring and just slip it to a finger like
Bro,
a
how was that when the middle of that happening, homie? How he can't slip that ring
that
to his pinky?
these people are doing that, man. They're saying that
No,
stuff.
Norbies, think about that, homie.
I'm not
You're
I'm not
getting
saying I agree with it, but I'm just saying people are putting out video clips
those
of.
those vatos that are right there by him. Those dudes that are I can't hear you.
No, you can't hear me. I'm not
Oh, there
talking.
you go. There you go. There you go. Those dudes that are right there by him, bro, right in back of him are giving signals. They're giving signals. Those are military signals. The one dude, that military signal, I got Marines that I tattoo, bro. Let me show
Hmm.
you. Hold up. I got Marines that I what you call it. And that right there that I tat. Hold up, let me put the phone right there. I can't do it. And he's going like that. Boom. Hit
Oh
right
yeah,
when he
yeah.
does that, boom. That dude gets hit.
He went.
Right? And then you got the other dude that
Boom.
barely the video barely came out today. And the video's like this, bro. And he's standing like this, and he has something right here. And then he backs up when he gets hit. He backs up and then puts it in his pocket right away. And then you got
Hmm.
and then you got two other dudes that are in the crowd that are running with that. They're running with that. Why? Where? How much of a distraction is that? Then you got the dude that's on the roof over there running across the roof. They show him scaling down the roof, but where's the weapon? Where's the weapon?
Well, that's what this one veteran said in his video, because he says that he knows about these weapons, and he says that the FBI described that he had dismantled it
Mhm,
and so he could stuff it in his backpack.
mhm.
But what messed with his head because he said there's no way that he had enough time to take it apart and put it in his bag and make it out the time they said he made it out. Not to mention that when they found the weapon, it was rebuilt all over. It was already set up again. Why
Yeah,
why would he why would he disassemble it, put it in his bag, leave, reassemble it, and then leave it by the trees so they could find it?
right, right.
As if
It's like it's just like the 9/11 thing, bro.
yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
same thing. Like, oh yeah, you're gonna find the passports right there. Like, get out of here, homie. Everything burned. Like, the metal was burning, homie. Hotter than a flame would burn to melt metal. They use certain military stuff, synthetic, to take that
Definitely.
down. Like,
Yeah.
are people that dumb that they're gonna keep believing these psyops? Are they really that dumb, bro? You should see the comment section on my Instagram when these videos are up. You got people arguing with everybody, and then they get to disrespecting each other's families, and it's like, damn, homie, like, you
Yeah.
guys are you that? I'm not saying I'm the smartest dude, but it's
Yeah.
not common sense. It's just, I mean, like, come on, homie.
Yeah, it makes. I mean, yeah, common sense is important right now, especially
Ooh.
what's going on. Because I don't know, man. Let's see. Denise Castillo says, "I'm cleaning, but I'm here." Hey,
Get in the chat. Get in the chat, Denise. Put your camera on, woman. We need you in here.
do you want to
What's your
start putting
input?
out the link? Because the
Yeah,
link
go
is
for it.
in.
Go for
All
it.
right. All right. You want to tell them what we're doing here, so that while I do that.
Yeah, yeah. Go. So we're gonna invite open guests. You guys want to come in, and you guys have something intelligent to say. You guys could hold a conversation. You're more than welcome. No trolls. Um, if you got any questions, go ahead. But if you just got an opinion that you want to give, or a narrative that you think is going on, or where we're headed towards, you go ahead and drop your opinion. You got a voice too, and I want to make sure that this platform is not just for me to be speaking, because I'm not here to just spin my narrative and my knowledge on whatever I studied just for myself. Like, I'm here to learn from you too. So this platform's for you guys to come on and give us your wisdom, shit. Teach us something. If you know something that we don't, then say it. We all have pieces to this puzzle, and we're all trying to put together. And I know I have a majority of the pieces, but no, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Dang.
I'm just kidding. But when you study like culture stuff, and you study tribal wars from they call that the ancient times and stuff like that, you're able to see like the next move that your enemy's gonna make. And I say enemy, like, emphasize that word, because these people are your enemy. And don't get it twisted. Ain't nobody that's higher up. You might have a person down here that's lived in the Americas, in the States, and you might be cool with them. But at the end of the day, there's people of that same ethnicity that are running this place. You know, don't get it twisted. They're gonna follow suit. They're gonna follow suit when it's time to rock and roll. They ain't gonna be your friend no more. They're gonna have to pick a side, and they're more than likely not gonna betray their own bloodline. So, and I'm not trying to start no what you call it. It's already been started. I'm just telling you to protect yourself, and start teaching yourself about your people, your story, not his
Yeah.
story.
Yep. Yep. Pretty much. I mean, that's what it is. Well, so the link is pinned on there. If anybody wants to join and then give us their 2 cents on what they think about the situation, because a lot of stuff came out today, and then it's a lot.
Are
It's a
those
lot.
are those statistics that I sent you? Are those for the most part, I've seen other ones, and they seem to match up.
I'm gonna try
But
to figure out
I don't
like
know.
get it on there right now.
Yeah.
'Cause I was trying to do it through my phone, but it's not letting me do it.
Oh, it's cool. Don't trip. In other news, what was in the other news today?
Yes, because I can't see the. I can't see now. I can't see the chat.
Oh my God, get it together. Okay, you
uh,
what? Okay,
yeah. Do this really quick and let's see
man. I
my.
don't know why I can't. I don't know how to pull it up on my phone, bro.
It
I'm trying
should
to do
be.
it. I'm trying to
It
do it
sh-
on my iPad, but it doesn't go.
what do you
It
mean?
says
You should.
it says up and coming. Oh, there it is. I got it, bro. I got it. I got it. I
Oh,
got
you
it.
got it. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. You
yeah.
can. All right, so you can see everybody then.
I got us.
All right. Because this thing got all busted up. There we are. Hey, who's that sexy man to the left?
Uh, you're stupid, dude.
Denise says, "Yes. Is there a number? Is there a phone number?"
No, it's the teller. What it is, no, bro?
Denise, you could actually there the link is in the chat. It's pinned on there, and it's the Streamyard. So you could join with or without a camera, and you could just go come in with audio only.
Yeah, you can come in with audio. Norby's didn't do his makeup either. Don't worry, Denise.
And that's only because I know Denise. Otherwise, anybody else that I
You don't
don't
know
know,
Denise. You don't know her. I know her. That's
they
my homegirl.
risky
Not
business
just
says risky business says personally, I don't care about the incident.
honestly, I don't either, bro. I mean, shit. I just know that it's another fucking it's another um
Well,
play in their
here
book.
Well, here, let me give you this information. This news that came out today. I think it was in Chicago.
Mm,
ICE tried to apprehend somebody that they suspected to be an illegal immigrant, as they put it. And I guess the guy, according to ICE agents, they were in front of his car,
mm.
and the guy freaked out. And according to them, he tried to run them over. So, according to the ICE agents, they had no choice but to pull out their weapon and execute him right there and then. So he's not alive anymore, and ICE took him out. Somebody's dad, somebody's husband, somebody's uncle, somebody's brother. They just took him out right there just because they had a suspicion that he was not, according to them, from here. So I want to know where's the anger for that from these people that were so angry about this widow that got it.
I don't know, man.
That guy didn't have to die. He was probably just going to work.
Hey, Samir Gang says, thoughts on Norbert going to Tel Aviv next month. You're going to Tel Aviv?
Damn, hell no, that's a trap.
Hey, I'm down. I want to go to Afghanistan and Pakistan and just go see the culture over there. That'll be trippy, huh? Imagine them to see somebody like us over there.
I
Well,
see what
you blend in, you have a beard.
Hey man, I see how those kids from Tel Aviv are. They're gonna spit on me and they're gonna tell me that
They're not
I'm
gonna
so.
spit on you. Hey, you're black. You can't hear you, bro. Norbies. Oh, Norbies went out, man. This guy. See, you scared him away. If you guys can hear me.
Hold on, am I back?
Yeah, bro. What are you doing over
Okay.
there?
I think our guest was calling us, the one
No,
we're trying to set up.
you're trying to hide the baby oil. You better
No, no, no.
stop it, man.
I remember I told you that there's a good chance he was gonna call me while we were doing this.
Yeah, you're
I
gonna go blind. You better
I
stop.
I think he was just calling me.
Who was calling you?
The guest that we were trying to get.
Oh, get him.
Well, I mean, nah, I'm not gonna, if I pick up the call, we get kicked out of this.
Oh, text him.
Yeah, I'm gonna message him right now.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. There's just too much. I hope people stop believing in this system, man. Because
Well, actually, I
it's
don't
just
even know if it's him. I just realized I don't have. I never gave him my number.
it's probably your dude calling. Then he's mad because you're on camera with me.
Hey, there
Yeah.
we
Hey,
go.
anybody wants to push that link and come up here? We need you on the panel. Who do we got in the chat? Let me see real quick. We got 805 Plumbing. What's up, homie? Why don't you come up, dog? We got Chosen's always in here. Topic off the topic, but what do you think happened to DMX? Man, I don't know. I really can't say, man. All I know is that that's a big loss. He spoke a lot of real stuff, man. He was real. I seen I don't know if you guys seen the interview with him, and I don't know if that was his mom with his son or who it was with his son. And man, he was trying to open up to his son too, man, and talk to his little boy. I mean, he's a man now, but I call him a little boy because our kids are always our kid or little boys or whatever. But I just felt real bad for him. Like he didn't really get to say everything he wanted to say because they kept just messing with him. Hey, what's up, Southtown?
What's up, hermanos? What's up, everybody
Órale,
out there?
What's up,
What's up,
Southtown?
órale, patrolling or what?
Putting
Hey,
back to the
Yeah,
time.
you don't stop. You better stop it with all that gang stuff, homie.
that's the live podcast
Yeah,
sound.
but you really want to know, man. I'll tell you later. But hey, what about what's your take on the Carmelo Anthony thing, my brother?
Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo
Yeah,
Anthony.
the football player that stabbed.
Oh, he's paying for all this stuff.
Well, see, here's the thing, because I've been on a couple of the discussions on TikTok because man, there's a whole group of people who think that it was okay for him to have the knife on with him at the school, and I'm just like, man, I was a coach, and there's no way. Like everybody knows, you don't bring weapons there, man. Like it's just, especially if you're an athlete. Come on,
No,
if you
no,
got a
wait.
weapon,
Okay, so I don't know the whole story, bro. Can
yeah.
you elaborate?
Yeah, so it's I guess it was like a football game, a track meet. It was multiple high schools. He was
Yeah,
from the opposing high school, and he went underneath their tent because I think it was raining.
yeah.
And I guess they asked him to leave, and then he said, "Make me" or something, and then he said, "Go ahead and touch me and watch what happens." And then
What?
I think they touch him, and then he says, "Go ahead and push me, punch me," something like that, and watch what happens. And when I guess was it Metcalf? Yeah, he went to go, I guess, like grab him, touch him, whatever. The young man put out they don't know exactly what it was, but he just did one strike, and it was like precision straight to the heart, and think he died in a few minutes, or he passed away in a few minutes.
Wow,
And
I didn't even know nothing about that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
thought you were talking about. I thought you were talking about the dude. I guess that dude Kirk gave a football player praises for something, and now the football player is like gonna pay for all his kids tuition and all that kind of stuff.
No, this happened about a month and a half ago, maybe already 2 months, but yeah, and then so like you said though, the part you said, then the kid gets bailed out. They raise I think a couple million, and it turns out like he moves, rents a big old house, gets new cars. Now like some of the stuff is true, some of it obviously, the media is gonna spice it up, right?
Timon.
But the reality is that yeah, they did do a GoFundMe. The money was misused, and like everything crumbled. And but really the main thing was just, and again, I think it's another thing to divide the people. All
Yeah.
these things were to cause division, bro. That's the
Hey,
bottom line.
hey, look at the one. Oh my bad. We got David. Introduce him, Norbies.
Yes, yeah, we got in Daredevil. He's
Daredevil.
Daredevil. Can you hear us?
What up, Daredevil?
Let's see.
Oh, you know.
Daredevil. Can you hear us? I think his
There it
mic
goes.
is.
There it goes. I was
Can you hear?
muted.
I think he's talking, bro, but you can't hear him.
Yeah, check your mic right there, because when I first came on yesterday, I had to unmute my mic. You might have to unmute
I
your
think
mic.
it's right there on the bottom, homie. Daredevil.
Oh, okay. This is Pedro. Yes, it's Pedro. Can you hear us?
I don't know. Y'all could hear me or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, I
Oh
can't
yeah,
hear him.
yeah, yeah. My bad. I don't know what was going on, but I hopped on my computer and shit.
Damn, I can't hear nothing.
You can't hear
Y'all
me?
can hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't hear him.
Let me fix that.
I see his little picture vibrating, but I can't hear him.
Yeah, he just said, "Let me fix that." You didn't hear
Oh,
that?
you could hear me, Norby?
I could hear you.
Oh,
Yeah, I can hear him. I can hear
Well,
him.
go ahead. You can talk. I mean, you as
all
long
right,
as you
all right.
guys could hear him, the audience could hear him. I don't care about me. You, as long as you guys could hear him, go for it.
That's
No,
And then
that's
that's
weird though.
that's
But if
messed
he's,
up.
but
and you
if
guys just tell me what he says. You guys just tell me.
All right.
Do some,
Okay.
hey,
Did
do
y'all
some
hear
sign
about
language,
this?
homie. Do some
he's
gang.
like, I'm trying to talk to you though.
He's like gang
Well,
sign, gang sign.
what y'all think about? Well, there's a couple things that came out in the media about the Charlie Kirk incident about
What y'all think about? Okay,
there's a
here I'm hearing it on my iPad.
Okay, well, so they were saying that there was
What y'all
a
think
jet
about?
that
Okay,
zoomed out of that place, the state that it happened, and its transponder went ghost and disappeared from the radar and reappeared when it was overseas at another it made its transponder present and dipped out. And also the person that they're talking about it is, you think that person is that skilled to actually, put a slug from 200 yards away. You know what I mean? On Charlie Kirk.
Ah,
What y'all think about that?
I
uh, uh,
mean,
I missed the first part of it, but it was about the UFO thing, Norbs.
no, I think it was the airplane, the private plane, right? That left the
The
area.
airport.
Yeah, it was like a walking distance airport where a private jet left 20 minutes after it happened,
Oh, for
and
real?
And
Wow.
turned
yeah,
off its transponder.
yeah, it turned off its transponder. And it
That's what
just
they call
disappeared.
ghost mode.
You see all that stuff, homie? Like that's like you gotta question that stuff, you know? And then yeah, you know what, bro? I watch a lot of hunting videos, believe it or not. I do. I watch a lot of survival stuff, man, and these hunters and the reason why I watch them because it trips me out, homie. Like these vatos hunt for sport. And I understand, as being a man, you want to go out there, and it's enticing to go do that. But when you go in these vatos' houses, their lodges and stuff like that, they got antlers, homie, bear skin, like a gang of them, like, homie, they got so many big bull antlers that they have collected. It's like, man, they're slaughtering these animals out there, you know. But I listen to the weapons that they use, the bows that they use. Some of them have neon lights. They have those they're called oh my god, what are those balas called? The ones, every third one's a light. They're called you know what they're called,
Wow.
SD?
No. Oh,
They're
you talking
called
about like
you know, when you, so
tracer
you can
rounds?
see when you're shooting at night, you could every third,
Tracer rounds.
yeah,
Yeah,
tracer rounds. There you go, tracer
yeah.
rounds. There you go. So I pay attention to all that, and a lot of vatos that as long as your scope is sighted and stuff like that, these vatos can hit a dude from that far away, no problem. They could get the vato in his, you know, in the jugular or wherever, you know, their solar plex or wherever.
Oh,
So I don't doubt that
easily.
any random person could pull off a good shot, but just the way this whole thing has been planned out, it just screams military, homie. It screams military, from the signaling of the things to, you know, these vatos being inducted into masonry.
Hmm.
From everything that he said was like rage baiting, you know, and also the stuff that's going on right now. What happened? We had the immigration thing just happen. We have ICE all over the place. The thing that he happens to be speaking on at that college has to do with, you know, what's going on right now. And then what better thing event to happen? He just spoke on, oh, I wish we could see you know, something happen on live TV. He just spoke that into existence. You know, were those words planned? Was that script given to him to read in front of millions of people?
So so
So they,
so
yeah, go ahead.
you think this could be like a sacrificial type thing, like a ritual?
Both, both. I think it has to
Both?
do. Yeah, I think it has to do with
Yeah.
both, bro. That part, because they always, me being weathered
Hmm.
in what they do, homie. Their Saturn worship. I know exactly what they do, bro. I
Yeah,
know
yeah, and
exactly
the
all
book
that
of
stuff with
the
Horus
book of
and
the evils too. Does
yeah, yeah.
all those numbers and all that stuff
Yeah,
is all implanted.
sacred gematria, bro. And
Yep.
they always using 33s, 36s, anything to do with 369, 369. That's the energy. They use that, bro. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They do things on certain dates at certain times. They always reference
Hmm.
certain numbers. It's always a number 33. You always see, you
Um.
know, the compass, always, they're always using these symbols, bro. And
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
nobody seems to see it. Like, it's like, dang, I
Yeah.
feel like sometimes, dang, I say something about one of these videos or something happening, I'll show people on my
Hmm.
Instagram crisis actors, homie. That's the
Yeah.
funniest
Yeah.
thing. You see
Yeah,
these
that's
crisis
what it is.
actors, and they're actors. There are
Hmm.
so many people that were at the school thing, at this church thing that happened, and she played the mom. The last time she was the daughter, and they're right there. They're the first ones to get interviewed all the time. Oh, channel Fox 11 right here, and we're right here with, what's your name, ma'am? And it was the last person. Like, you know, 5 years ago, she was the girl that was giving an interview at the other place. What is this girl just
Yeah.
traveling to all the? She must have the worst luck. Like,
Yeah.
it's so
yeah, yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
Right.
there's an author that put out a book, something Crowley. I forget his first name, but he's
Olive
the book
Crowley.
of there you go.
Mm,
And he has all these rituals and numbers and stuff went to create these
mm.
crisis on society to
Yeah,
affect and move the society the way they want to move it in the direction they want to do it and to further their cause and their thing. Think about it. Why
yeah,
they're in politics until they're 90 and almost taking a poop in their diaper. Think about
yeah.
that one.
Hey, check it out. Check out look at the word media. The word media is a deity. That's a mini god. That's a what you call it. And if you could control that power, that entity, you could control the masses and in what they're thinking, what they're gonna believe in. If you promote something on so many channels, you know, you're gonna make that to be fact because you're the overall authority. Just like a doctor, when you go to a doctor, he has a white lab coat. He's walking in there with a clipboard, you know, or a police officer comes up to you, he has the authority. That's why they call them authority, you know, and he's protecting police, policy. And people don't understand. Like, once a person starts talking,
Yeah, they're
don't know,
they're
yeah,
not there for us.
yeah, you become submissive, and you're like, oh, dang, you know, like, I better listen to this person because they are the
Hmm.
authority. You know, like I bring up wordplay that they use all the time. You know, like the easiest one, television or channeling or programs like programming. They are literally
Or
programming.
mortgage.
Yeah, there you go. Mortgage. You know, the whole corpse. You know, corpse is I mean
It's
corporation.
corporation.
Right. You
Mm-hmm.
know, you're part of that maritime law. You know,
Yeah.
nothing has ever changed with the raza. Nothing
Mm.
has
Yeah,
ever.
yeah.
This happened 100 years ago, homie. When they started picking raza up and taking them. You know, when they were trying to establish the and secure the border, they started just taking any random person, and it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It happened.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's an event that happens, which is a germ event, where they had the Spanish flu. Now they have the 100 years later, they have this C-19, and then they have the immigration thing, and then to enforce more laws and more restrictions, and then they move more of other ethnicities in here, and then
So
they always shaking us up, homie. They're always
Hmm.
shaking us up. More people that are coming across the Mexico border are from India, they're from Pakistan, they're all
China.
from Syria, China.
Yeah.
Well, not our people. There's way more other ethnicities that are coming across causing damage.
Yup.
mm-hmm,
Yup.
mm-hmm. But
Hey,
they're
what do you think
concentrated
about
in us.
what do
Mm-hmm.
you guys think about Green Eyes' question here? Because there's something I talked to you about. Well, we were sending each other about this number. She says 33. What's with the number 33?
Okay, what do you
That
guys know? And I'll answer.
That's the top level of the Masons right there. The 33 also means the square and the compass, and also comes back to the pi, to the square root of pi. That number also.
You know, you're right. Dang, look at homeboy study right there, Daredevil. That's what's
Come
up.
on,
Okay.
it's the audience, bro. What did you expect?
Yeah, that's right. And SD Southtown. You know anything about it?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I know a lot about Freemasonry.
Okay.
So I've studied two of the different religions. But Simone, yeah, I know what's up with them.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So he gave the perfect one. He gave the perfect definition.
Yeah, he explained it perfect.
Yeah, and they also use it for symbolism, as they got the book of symbolism. Then all of the Masons built
Yeah,
symbolism and triangles and
ritual.
all this stuff to actually get you to go and find. There's a legend within the Masonry that if you find that number one temple, you automatically become a top tier. What they call it, a third degree
Yeah.
Mason.
So there's actually from my studying, there's actually higher than 33 degrees. 33 is just in the lodges the highest Grand Mason you could become, but you get inducted into the higher side, bro. Like I forgot the name that they use. It's a Latin name they use. It's kind of like I'll give you an example. It's kind of like we got the white pope that everybody sees, the white robe, and I don't mean like literally a person of color. I mean like he wears a white robe. You got that one's that's an influence for the people. Then you got the black robe, and you guys can look this up yourself. If they,
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure they have a little bit and stuff on it. I don't think they're gonna have anything on the gray pope. But then there's a black robe pope, and then you got the
Hmm. Hmm.
gray robe. The gray robe is the highest pinnacle, and that dude is literally supposed to be. I mean, well, they're all supposed to be demonic, but that dude's literally supposed to be like somebody like a straight.
And
I mean, if you believe in that,
Entity.
a straight
Entity.
okay,
demon, homie.
talking about that. So, what do you think? Do you think the legend of the Knights Templar? Well, let's start from the beginning. Do you think the legends when Rome fell and all the leadership and the king, whatever, and all that men, all the hierarchy needed to dip out? Do you think they blended into the church and became and did all that stuff? That's why they have the robes and all that, and they look like past ancient people with all that stuff on. You know what I mean?
So here's the thing: Rome never fell. Rome, wa-
Well, yeah, if
Rome,
they got away,
Rome
it
only
didn't. You're right.
Rome only divided, and the reason why they divided is because the
Hmm.
gods that they were worshiping, some of the families that are like say Rothschilds and the Orsini's or whatever, their god, they try to manifest their destiny over another one's destiny because it's all about destiny with them. It's all about
Hmm.
manifesting your destiny and procuring your bloodline through your deity or your god. So some of them worship Mars. It's just a straight warlike mindset. Mars, Marduk, warlike, or Aries.
Or the
The
cube of
warlike,
Saturn.
yeah. And then Saturn, you got Saturnalius. You know, you
Mm-hmm.
got Chronos, you know, Horus, which the pronunciation of hours, where we get hours from, the keeper of time. They do that, and all of them, for overall, they all do that deity stuff. They all do that because they believe in entering your portal, your lower chakra. I'll just say that they enter your timeline, and they manifest their destiny by putting their energy inside of you. Sick. Can't believe I'm talking like
Yeah,
that, but
yeah, yeah.
it,
Well, yeah, they do believe in all that, and Saturn is, and they worship like Saturn, the black cube, and if you unfold a cube, it makes a cross.
it makes a cross. Damn, you're studied, homie. I like that.
I've
That's
been,
No,
dope.
I've been, I'm deep. I mean, I've been,
That's
man, I could talk
that's what's
about a
up.
lot of
Yes,
Bro,
stuff.
and that's
Marvel,
where the and
you need to stop underestimating the audience, bro.
no, that's cool. That's dope. I love that, dude. I love that. So yeah, the cross. That's what that represents, is the cube, and that's why a lot of Christians get all mad. Oh, well, he was nailed to a cross. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. If you're gonna believe in the Messiah, Scripture said that he was nailed to a tree. Oh well, the cross comes from wood and wood comes from a tree. Like, man, shut up. Like, it's just so ignorant, bro. I don't know.
movies, bro. They believe movies. That's why.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. SD, perfect. They really how do you say it? Um,
Ingrained.
yeah, there you go.
The
Thank you, homie,
memory
once again.
fails when you watch these movies while you're watching them.
Yes. Just like space, all these space movies, and buying land on the moon. Well, I hope if you buy land, homie, I hope you got insurance, because you're never gonna get there.
What y'all think of China unveiling guidelines for the first flying car to come out by a taxi cab
Damn,
company?
that's dope. That's crazy, man. But there's gonna be like,
It
and
should have
man,
been us.
there's gonna be super restrictions on that, though. Imagine, like, there's gonna be
No, but
like,
it's a drone. It's not. It's we don't drive it. It's drone flying. Man, easy way to take somebody out too if the government wanted to.
hey, the Teslas too. The Teslas are
The
are
Teslas too.
yeah,
Yeah.
homie. They wanna lock your doors permanently and drive you off a cliff later. A rato.
That what happened to a lady. She drove off into a river and she couldn't unlock her car. They called it a freak accident. Because listen,
Damn.
she did not know her
Final
Tesla
destination.
controls. What kind of thing
Oh,
is that, right?
that's crazy. Norby wants to get a Tesla.
I had one for a bit.
You did?
Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah, they go fast, man. Ludicrous mode. They got ludicrous mode, but they told me they took it off.
Oh yeah, no, nobody should be driving ludicrous mode. Hell no, it's dangerous. A lot of stupid people are gonna kill people.
But that's
Renee
for like open road, you know?
Renee wrote a question right here. I'll read your question, Renee. Renee says, "Marvelous, how can we go to heaven? What do I need to do?" So this isn't my opinion, bro, that I'm gonna give you. I'm just gonna give you the scriptures is just to keep the law, right? A lot of Christians have a hard time with this, and they say, "Oh, well, Jesus came to fulfill the law." Well, read this whole scripture. He says, I have come not to destroy the law, but to fulfill it, to show you that this prophecy is real and these laws are to be kept. And so,
Ah,
so that's the
Mm-hmm.
only way. Also, there's not one gate to heaven. Read scripture. There's 13 gates, or 12 gates, represented by the 12 angels.
there's
You know,
that number.
the 13th gate will be the tribe of Dan. Dan means judge. That's what it means. A lot of the names with the Eel, if you say Eel, like Daniel, Gabriel, Mikey Eel means God.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Also, you read some of the Ethiopian Bible as well, how it
oh yeah,
says not to follow government or worship government because
yes,
it could turn into evil and stuff like that.
facts. Nothing made by man. Man is a liar. So you have to
Yeah.
go solely based on scripture. And yeah, the Apocrypha, yeah, bro. I mean, you take Second Ezra 654. It says, and I don't even wanna, I always show people that one because they're like, oh, we worry about, you're supposed to help other people and you're supposed to do this. But if you're gonna get into the Bible and you're gonna get into scripture, let me show you real quick. 'Cause I don't wanna speak ignorantly out of
Show
my
us,
my
show
own mouth.
us, show us. But that being said, yeah, while he's looking for that, I think it's crazy how a lot of the Republican, the MAGA people, before they even caught the guy, they were going heavy on like it's the left,
Oh,
it's a
oh yeah.
tranny, it's a it's all these it's all these people but them,
Mm-hmm.
and come to find out now they found out that it is one of them, and
So
now they're
Correct.
changing the whole they're changing the whole story. Well,
Yeah.
maybe we should really start thinking about what's leading up to this, blah blah blah.
Oh,
But before that, they wanted to take whoever it
they
was. They
want to
wanted
raise
to take.
hell.
They wanted to start a war.
Yeah, 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 guys. Yeah, like the content. Share the live. Share the live. Yeah, know.
hey,
Share the live to other people.
so it goes right here. My bad. I don't mean to interrupt you guys, man. But okay,
Go
here
for
you
it.
go. Second Esdras. So you guys can see it right here. If you guys go get the Apocrypha, Second Esdras 6, 54. We'll go down to 54. And it says, and after them, Adam also whom thou madest, means he made, Lord of all thy creatures. Of him come we all. And the people also whom thou hast chosen. So there's a separation right there. The chosen would be the Hebrews, and the Gentiles or Goyim would be the heathen, the other nations that the Most High created. All these have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou hast made us the world for our sakes, a possessive pronoun. As for the other people, there's a separation there, which also come from Adam, who are also, people that you see that are considered human, but human is a separation in itself because hue means a person with melanin or skin pigmentation. Can you guys hear me? My bad.
Yeah, yeah, no, we get
Okay,
you.
it says, thou hast said that they are nothing but be like unto spit or spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto drop of a fall of a vessel. Meaning that in the Bible, there's a separation. There's the Gentiles and there's the Hebrews. And God has a favorite everything. Like I'll give you an example. God's favorite animal is a sheep. His favorite flower is a lily. His favorite color is purple. His number is 7. The rainbow's actually backwards that they use down here. It's the other way around. And then the devil has his own. It's the goat, the number 6. And so on and so forth. I don't want to keep rambling on, but you guys know what I mean. Go.
Yes.
We got another person in here. Risky business.
What's up, fellas?
What's cracking? What's your input, homie, on anything, any of the topics, brother?
Hey, como que heaven and God and the devil, that don't pertain to our people, vato.
They're asking me a question, Vato, so I'm answering it. I'm not gonna not answer a question that somebody's
Really
asking.
related to that topic, and
All right, all
Yeah,
right,
but
not
but
the
you
goat.
touched on something really good though, Marvelous. You see how the goat is the devil's favorite animal. What
Right.
did the rappers and them call themselves? I'm the goat. What do you
Yeah.
see on their album covers? The goat.
Hey, but
Mm.
you take your the terms of your kids. What's a kid? A kid is a baby goat. Remember, Norby? You
Mm-hmm.
looked that up.
Yeah,
A
yeah, yeah.
baby
It
goat.
is. It
Child
is.
too.
You
A
Yeah.
look at
child
yeah.
is
You
it doesn't mean your a child doesn't mean your child, it doesn't mean like how we think it means.
well, check this out. The whole word children, right? Dren is a
Mm-hmm.
Latin word meaning adrenal. It's adrenalized, right? And then chilled is cold blooded.
Mm. That's
I don't know,
crazy.
man. My input on this topic right now at hand is that first we have to prove these concepts. Like first we have to prove the devil, and we have to prove evil. You know what I mean? Because like I said, to our people, these are foreign terms. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And that those same terms came with the conquest.
Okay,
Yes.
So for
so
me
risky.
personally,
Okay,
yeah.
go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead.
No, go
No,
for it, bro. I was gonna just say one thing, homie. My bad, bro. I'm gonna let you go ahead and you
nah,
can
we
finish
good.
it.
We good. We
But
good. Yeah,
what I'm
it's
gonna
a it's
say
a, it's
is
a little
that
delay.
actually that a lot of the Weddle stuff came with the colonizers, not knowing about bad energy, because there is bad energy, bro, and then our people did know about that. It's the whole terms that they use that we didn't know about, like the term devil or Lucifer. We don't know those terms, but we do know
Yeah,
about energy. Everything's at life. Everything's energy, bro.
yeah, but we also didn't know about the term or the concept of evil, right? In our ancestors, right? Whether you want to be Mexica or Chichimeca or Norby's tribe, or just
Or
people
Maya.
Or
or
Norby's. Hey,
Maya.
you hear how he said that?
And
Norby's
Yeah.
tribe.
No, no, Oaxaca, Oaxaca people. No, no, no.
I
Uh,
can respect it. I respect it. No, no, go ahead, Risky.
is it Purepecha, Norby's? Just to
No, no,
correct.
Zapotec. No, Zapotec.
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 Okay, okay.
Hey, but shout out to Purepecha. Shout out to Purepecha.
Yeah. So these concepts, bro, like energy for sure. We practice energy, but along with energy, you know what I mean. We practice shamanism and brujeria and all of that, which
Mhm.
brujeria, you know, isn't evil. I mean, if you're looking at it from the Bible's perspective, well, then yeah, you can say that and anything else that is heathen is
Mhm.
evil. But
Yeah.
that doesn't relate to us. You know what I mean? Like those
I see.
concepts of holy, evil, hell, or heaven. That's man made. That's non-existent.
Yeah, yeah, I see your point. I see in your point, and also part of that is that a lot of our history and also our literature, like our books and all that from our history, been wiped out.
Mm.
Has been really wiped out. That now we're in this present. We have to make uh sense of what we've seen, what we're reading, and to guide our family, because you have to be about family,
For the
and
most
then
part.
when we go in a room and your hair stands up, all that's energy. You feel something. You can see the dead in someone's eyes as well when and stuff like that. Like, you have instincts, you see stuff like that. So I know there's stuff out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
energy for sure. Me personally, you know, I'm I practice the Santa Muerte culto. So energy for sure. I felt her energy. I know what it is.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But as far as like the concepts of heaven, you know, like that's not uh
Yeah.
I don't believe in that shit. You know what I mean?
Risky. Yeah, just like in every religion, man. There's the good part and the bad part of religion. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
feel like however you use your religion, and you do good, you got good things coming to you. If you do
Yeah.
evil stuff, you got evil coming to you.
Yeah. I mean but that's the thing too, for the most part, and then this is the what people see as a problem with us is that we're all too damn humble. We're not trying to be capitalists. We're not trying to take everything that we can. We just want to take what will make us okay.
Yeah,
You
and
And
that's
know.
have
that's where
peace. Yeah.
that's where we fall though. I feel
Yeah.
we
Oh
need to
yeah. I
stop
mean,
being. It ain't about just talking. You can't go out there and
Hmm.
protest or whatever. You're not gonna get no point. I mean, if you're gonna educate, like we went to go do, then educate. But as far as anything being taken back, like make this Mexico again, that's gonna have to do by really showing force. That's the only way, bro. There ain't no
Yeah.
holding hands with any other people, bro, at all. At all. I don't care what nobody thinks about me or anything. That's a done deal, homie.
Yeah.
You better
Yeah. If
start
you're
to
gonna
act
go
like you want to
back
be
and
you want to be a gangster out here and all this and that and fight for something, then really fight for it then. Really,
Yeah.
yeah.
really love your people. It ain't racism when you start to teach your people about their culture and how to love themselves. There's been too many centuries, only because one Weddle got wiped out. Hey, how many millions of our people got wiped out? Babies, homie,
Exactly. Yeah.
mothers,
Yeah.
homie, and then they
Yeah.
and
And
they
you
Yeah.
have
made
a point
and
what you're
and they
saying
made
there.
and they made holidays out of these days. They made holidays, homie. Like, come on,
Hmm.
the Vato, they're flying the flags at half staff for him. For that Vato
Everywhere.
wasn't in the military for what? For what? Like
It
this
wasn't a
is
Yeah.
politician. Wasn't
it's
nope. Not
insane.
Hey, the one thing he spoke on though, that I mean, he spoke on a few things that I agreed, but it's a trip because he was not against education, but he was disproving the point that you don't have to go to college to educate yourself or to learn and be smart. So he did promote, like I said, I think it's either one of two things. Either he was that blind and naive and they used him and sacrificed him in that sense, or he really knew what he was trying to do and they did him in anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Um.
And
yeah.
hey, Risky,
What's up?
what do you think about that whole thing with this guy? Do you think he
Um,
benefited us, or do you think that he didn't, or what?
Now, personally, bro, I think that the freedom of speech is one thing, but antagonizing people and verbally attacking groups of people, that
Yeah.
comes with consequences, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can hide behind the freedom of speech, or they're trying to cancel culture, or whatever. But that's not true, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's just consequences. Like the homie here said a while ago. You do something good, you do something bad, you got something bad coming. You do something good, and then you got something good coming. This dude was just
Mm-hmm.
out there pretty much ridiculing these students and making them seem like fools just because he's a professional debater. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
But
And then
yeah.
and then and then he would ridicule these kids. But some of the topics, bro. I mean, where I come from, we have a saying. He is el más calladito es el más bonito. You know what I mean? So you put yourself out there, bro. He literally put himself out there, and look what
Yeah,
happened.
that's the thing,
So
exactly.
that's that. So that's what
but
I think, bro. I think he was just an antagonist, and just, I mean, he met his maker, I guess. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
I think the same thing, bro. I think he was
Yeah.
put in a position to cause civil unrest and a
yeah,
racial civil unrest. That's what I believe.
Yeah.
And I don't believe because any raza thinks that he said anything that was beneficial to us. I don't care. That does not matter. I'll praise a dude when he's from our culture, when he's from our ethnicity, and he's pushing a real movement. Not any other people that's right here trying to say, oh yeah, well I'll stand up for you. No, man, because the stuff hits the fan, you know what I mean? And all these
yeah,
people are
yeah,
gonna follow
yeah,
suit. Just like any
yeah,
officer out here that's saying that he's for the people. Nah, once one grabs the baton, all of them are gonna grab the baton. Once one, fires that weapon, all of them are gonna fire 20 shots into you, and then
yeah,
ask
yeah,
questions
yeah.
later, and we'll fill out the paperwork and give you a
Mm-hmm,
paid
mm-hmm.
vacation. Charles.
So, I have a couple of things right there. So, like you said, he dropped out. He made some money, right? Now he's going back to college to tell people, look, you could be me and not go to college. You know, well, I guess he was the exception, depending where the money's coming at. Because sometimes they got this dark money funding left and right media and stuff like that. So who knows how he got his money? Also, there was some reports, and allegedly there were reports of grape within the Turning Point group and some females. And also, he was really about the Epstein stuff as well.
Hmm.
So let's say he's like, I don't want to talk about it no more, like he said, right? I'm gonna leave it up to the government and my friends in government, right? What
Yeah.
about these youngsters like, nah, F that, and got so mad and was like, you know what, I gotta, and they're radicalizing the right. They're radicalizing these young white men, you know?
But real quick, if I could chime in, homie,
Go for it,
look
go for
it.
it.
Could that be a narrative that they're pushing, homie? All this stuff about the a whole list and all that. Could they be pushing a narrative and getting a certain group of people, which are the güeros, to rise up and kind of like a just pushing an agenda, homie? Look at uh, um the Trump thing. Trump. There's a book that came out years ago, and it's called Trump's Marvelous Expedition to the Underground. And he has a
Yeah.
Ah.
son, Barron. It's the same thing. It's like they're putting this stuff in movies, they're putting it in books, and I just feel that these are all agendas, homie, because they all end up coming true. All of these, there's not one that has not come true. The
Yeah. Yeah.
Simpsons, not that they predict anything, but they show you this, and then part of their rituals is to show you before they do it. They have to.
They have to, so they nothing bad happens to them, and they end up going to their place of heaven.
Yeah.
Facts. Facts.
So
All right. We got a newcomer. We got a newcomer.
Welcome in, welcome in.
Oh, we're
mute
gonna
your
need
mute
you
your
mute
background, mute your
mute your
background as
TV.
well.
Yeah, mute your TV. I never loved mute your TV. Let's see if we can share that. Let me
Who's that?
unmute.
Wina? Is that Wina right there?
La
Yeah, here.
borracha, amigo.
What's up?
What's up, man? I
That's my
wanted to
prima.
join in on this conversation.
Hey, so what do you think about this? Give us your food stamps. I don't want to say 2 cents.
And I ain't got 2 cents, bro. I ain't got two buffalo nickels to throw at y'all bitches. I don't care, homie. But what, me, I want to tell you guys that what we distribute and what we put out into the earth. That's right, bro. Motherfucker, you ask me one more time, I'm gonna jump you out of the hood. Okay? But what? Okay. So, okay. Okay, so no, not my food stamps, bitch.
Hey, we
But
can't. I
what?
can't. Her phone's
I
breaking
just want to
up.
be honest with you. That whatever we put out there in the earth and in our daily lives and what we share with the youth, they fucking write off that shit. And what? The veteranos that didn't do shit in the hood and they don't know shit about shit want to talk about the biblical shit and all that great shit. But what? They don't use it every day in their daily lives.
Hmm.
Hey, Norby, she's cutting in and out right here, homie.
Is it?
Yeah,
I think because it's picking up her audio from her TV.
I can't hear. I'm hearing like every other word.
Yeah. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Hey,
Hey,
fellas.
I'm
At
gonna
the
have.
end of the day, though, what I feel is this shit ain't gonna stop me from driving this truck and getting this money. It ain't gonna stop nothing back home. It ain't. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just one more person gone. Like many were gone that same day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't invest too much into it. The conversation is just good for conversation. You know what I mean? And but I guess the conservatives are upset because that was one of their mouthpieces. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh
Who,
yeah. It was
who,
a big mouthpiece too.
who was willing to put himself out there, but I mean he was just spilling the same fucking talking points, which is the conservative talking points, quote unquote conservative American talking points, which is if you don't see it the way we do, you're wrong. You know what I
I
mean?
can't pull up the
And
number because I'm on my phone.
and that's I don't know, bro. I don't see how an adult that uses critical thinking, you know, that knows how to critically think, is okay with just repeating whatever the fuck one side says or the other side says.
Yeah.
It's just bullshit to me. I mean, I see it for what it is.
Yeah.
I don't like I said, it ain't stopping me from doing shit.
Hey,
Well, I mean,
hey, my bad. Risky business. I want to ask you a question, homie, real quick, if you don't mind me asking. But
Nah, no, what's up?
you're obviously over 40, right?
Yeah.
Okay. In your time, homie, who was the first president that you seen?
That I've seen,
Yeah, that you knew.
like what do you mean? Like I seen in person, or what do you mean?
Like like seen on TV. That was who was the first president in your in when you were a kid?
Yeah, como
Yeah,
Rico.
probably Bush. Probably Bush.
Oh, Bush, not Reagan.
Nah,
I
he's
nah,
like,
remember.
damn, he's gonna be like, bro, I'm
I
old, but I'm
remember
not that
Bill.
old.
Hey, I was around when Reagan was around, so you gotta be around when Reagan was around, homie.
no, I'm sure I was.
But
I was
what?
born in '82, so
Okay,
but
me too. Yeah, me too. Then you were around. Hey, so but check it out. My question is, homie, is during all these presidencies, bro, every single one, homie, Bush, the Clintons, Obama, has anything ever benefited us? Really?
food stamps.
The
No, but that's a control.
amnesty,
That's not a control.
amnesty,
Yeah, that would be that. Yeah,
amnesty helped.
Because any type of government assistance is a type of control. They
Yeah.
have you if you don't work,
Yes.
right? They have you
I don't
by
see it
your,
that
you
way,
know.
bro.
No,
I
but
I
look, I
I,
benefit by that too. But if they wanted to, and I started talking political things, and let's say I get famous and I'm talking against the system, they could come and try to take all that out,
And they will. Heck yeah, they
and they
will.
will.
So don't you think that
this is how I see that assistance, bro. This is how I see it. The way I see it
Go
is
for it.
if you know what I'm saying, if you put it into this country, right, or to your pockets, bro. But let's just say you're working, right? Let's say I don't know. Let's say you work
Mm-hmm.
for
Mm-hmm.
10 years, and then for 1 or 2 years you fall in rough times, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with going and getting that because at the end of the day,
I don't
that's
know.
your money. That's your money. if you
Well,
work, right? But obviously, if you're just gonna
mhm.
live off of that, then that's a different story, right? But for a normal person, that's the way I see it. Yeah, it could be used to control people, but like I said, that's only if you're gonna depend on that assistance.
Okay, I got
Well,
one more question for you fellas then. When you go to any state, you go into any major city, you got Chicago, you got Los Angeles, you got New York. When you go into the downtown centers, you see Chinatown, you see Little
hmm
Tokyo, you see everything but us. We don't got our own little spot. We don't got little
hmm
Mexico. We're not even allowed to say nothing. The most that we got in East LA, homie, was the changing of Brooklyn Street to Cesar Chavez, and that vato wasn't even down for his raza. He separated in his mindset and called certain raza, the water word. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But like that, we don't get nothing, homie. When you go to communities, homie, and you see their houses, they're driving around Benzes. They barely
yeah,
got here and they got all this stuff, homie. You got little Armenia, you go up to Pasadena and all those areas, nice homes, homie. There ain't none of our people living there. Beverly
Little
Hills,
Italy.
there ain't none of our people living
yeah,
there.
yeah, and also we're giving out restitution to like the people out over there from the Holy Cause. We're giving restitution to other 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 ethnicities that came here from other countries because we have damaged them, and they end up getting uh uh programs from the safety social net programs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And sometimes we don't benefit, and I don't know what can it be. What do you think, Marvin? Is it coming together, or is it too long we've been conquered and kind of divided by terms and things like
I
that,
Yeah,
or
I think that when that we've been divided and just messed with mentally, homie, for so long that when we do get something or we do have a business, we start to act like them. We get
that
we get this
mindset?
Okay,
we get this and it's mine, and
okay,
you can't have it, and I'm the authority right here. Chales.
okay, okay. Okay, I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you on this topic right here. I'm feeling you on this right here. Right? But what, carnal? I just want to tell you that nah, bro. We do get that stuck up feeling, and what? We don't have enough united people that want to contribute to the Hispanic because they want to contribute to being Caucasian. They want to be
Mm,
Asian. They want to be,
mm,
uh, you know what I'm saying, Guatemalan. They want to be everything else other than being Hispanic and being from the hood. And they don't want
yeah.
to. They don't want to bring back no more benefits or anything else that's going to contribute to the well-being of our hood
Yeah.
and what
Yeah.
we know. Because
Pretty much.
what?
Yeah.
It was each one teach one back in the day.
The
Nowadays, it's not really
example.
like that anymore. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? As far as East Coast and where I'm fucking from, excuse my language, kids. I'm sorry, but as far as where I'm from, nah, baby, Maravilla don't do nothing that isn't gonna contribute back to their people.
Mm, mm,
There's not gonna be
Mm.
able to be reaped from what the California code regulates to being a tax deduction.
mm,
When what? Look at me, the only needle exchange is in Montebello and it's at the AIDS clinic in Montebello on Beverly, across the street from each other.
mm.
Okay?
I'm, I,
Yeah.
They won't help nobody that's in their own, that's actually in their own community and try to contribute to that to try to make them do better. But what
Um.
if we don't do better on our own? We'll never know what better was.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And about some of the raza that, yeah, you seen the examples. I know y'all seen the examples with the Latino comedians with the George Lopez saying like statements like, hell no, I'm not gonna have that fool on, or I don't need to
Like,
help them,
no,
they need to
no, bro.
work.
Yeah. No,
We
I
see
hear
some
that.
of that hateration sometimes
Mm-hmm.
within our same people that are up
Mm-hmm.
there that could bring us up and lift us up too.
I,
Correct. Which is very, very correct. I'm gonna agree with you guys on that point. Because what? Just because we're from different tribes or different backgrounds, we all have one goal and we all have one thing in our hearts and in our minds that we're instilled in us. Our
Yeah.
parents maybe not had felt it or didn't understand it because they were first generation immigrants coming to this country. Okay, not my family perhaps, but what first generation coming here and they tried to instill in us that we had boundaries. We had what we wanted, we had what was expected, we had what was gonna take place. We understood all this, and we understood all this before we even went to school. You know what I'm
I
saying?
believe that. I believe that out there in the West Coast, I'm from Texas, right? I'm from South Texas, but I believe that out there in the West Coast, Chicanoism got hijacked by quote unquote Mexican Americans,
Mm-hmm.
and they did away with the roots, and they solely focus on the Mexican American part, right? But they go as far as to, and it's assimilation. It's what it is, really,
Correct.
because you have grown men changing their name uh, from, I don't know, maybe Miguel Diaz to now your name is Mikey Diaz. You know
Nah,
what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
real.
And that assimilation and you know what I mean. It's I believe that they those people hijack the Chicanoism. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because I believe in the definition at the end. It says a person with a non-Anglo view of themselves, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Like that's
Correct.
Chicano. That's the definition of Chicano in the dictionary. But it's the assimilation, bro. It's assimilation, and I mean, I don't want to. I'm just gonna say it, but unfortunately, the raza gets it from both ends, right? Because,
Mm.
like I've said before, the raza in the middle gets it from our own indigenous people to be like, pues mira ese güey, está colonized or whatever,
Yeah.
and then
It's
you get it,
chopo.
Es
uh, uh,
pocho, cabrón.
pocho. There
And
you
way
go.
Hey,
you donkey's ass.
You know what I
hey,
mean?
People,
I'm not Mexican, so I'm just
And,
saying.
neither
and,
am I, baby. I'm white man Apache, mijo, and I'm telling you the truth.
Apache.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hey,
and
look here.
Motherfucker.
then
Excuse my
and then you
language,
get
bro.
it from the white people, right? To be like, hey, well, why are you speaking Spanish? There's assimilate here in this country because the president said
Mhm.
that in this country you have to speak English. You know what I mean? And it's like this country doesn't have an English. What the fuck doesn't have a language? This country don't even have a culture. What the fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean?
Mm.
Which is
Yeah.
Hey,
which is very
That's
true
real,
true.
real,
because
real quick, real.
they teach us.
Facts.
In school, they teach us English as a second language. They teach us Spanish as a second language. Then they want to teach us French. And what if you're really, really lucky, you'll get into German?
Nah. Hey, real quick, hey, Norbis,
Yes.
I want to be able to, I want to thank you guys for coming on, but I kind of want to give some other people too a voice. If you want to get just some new people on here real quick, because
All right then.
I'm getting text messages real quick that they're trying to get in, but I don't know if the thing's real cool. I don't want to have
Oh,
too
well,
many
I don't
names.
the
know.
I
the
appreciate
If they
thing.
you,
didn't put
South
it, we
Town,
shouldn't put it.
Daredevil, Risky Business, and my prima. I love you. Thank you
I love you
for
with all my
being
heart.
a part of
And
the
what?
show.
I wish you well
Much love.
on
Much love.
next journey.
All right, guys, we're gonna start some new people because apparently people want to get in. So, the link is pinned to the live chat. So click on on that pin, and it'll take you to the website for
God damn,
Streamyard, and then you could join us there.
All
Nobody's
right.
be
What
going
quick
to
question?
Chicago,
What quick
bro.
question? What do you guys think of the parade that's happening in East LA? And do you think something might happen with ICE and stuff like that? And
No,
I don't
I
know
don't
if
think
y'all
they're
heard of the
ses-
parade.
I don't think they're stupid enough to try something in that day. There's
What
gonna
do
be
you mean?
way too many Mexican Americans in that place. Way too
Mm,
many.
mm.
And
Okay.
then
Mucho
and then
respeto, Sambi out.
that. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna just find the X on this shit.
I'll be guys.
All right, yeah, thank you, guys.
So hello.
Everybody got out.